Let me turn this music
Legit.
off. But yeah, like you really get to manifest your own reality, and like good and bad. That goes for everyone. That goes for all of us. And especially when it comes to artists, I would say like because society has depicted the dreamer as such like you know, like not realistic at all.
Yeah.
Instead of making it literally that's your reality. If you want to be a dreamer, then be a dreamer.
Yeah.
And all of your dreams will come true. If you want to be a realist, be a realist.
Yeah.
And all of your realistic expectations will come true. But don't downplay the dreamer for doing what it is that they want to do and moving how they want to move, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
And especially when it comes to artists and creatives, we need to be surrounded by other people who are going to be like, yeah, you are a dreamer.
Yep.
Be a dreamer. Dream.
Yeah, support system.
Because I call, are you familiar with MAPSO?
MAPSO?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Which is where I'm from. Maplewood, South Orange.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, I like drive through sometimes, but,
Okay.
you know.
So the culture of MAPSO, Maplewood and South Orange combined, we kind of made it, the old folks call it SOMA, because we share like school districts and such. But the young folk, the millennials, we call it, oh thanks, we call it MAPSO.
Okay.
And that's where like SZA's from, Lauryn Hill.
Hey.
Weird. So I always say, and peep how SZA, Lauryn Hill left,
Yep.
right? And I always say like, yo, MAPSO is literally the place where artists go to die. And I say that because like, they breed so many artists. She's like all up in your face. They breed so many artists. Like if you walk down the streets of MAPSO, you'll most likely run into a writer, a poet, an actor, like a singer, like all these different types of folk. But it's like because that's so normalized in MAPSO, it's like where artists go to die. They don't leave and like actually go and try to experience other things or actually share their gifts with other people.
Yeah.
Instead, they just get, you know, suffocated there, and then they end up being a librarian or a teacher.
Yeah. That's why you left?
Yeah, that is one of the reasons why I left.
When'd you leave?
MAPSO is super duper toxic. The way that it works is just very toxic. But I left because of family situations as well as social situations. It just was not breeding me in the way that I needed to be bred. And I say that as blunt as
No, I get you.
possible.
I'm in a similar situation.
Yeah, it's like I'm tired of hearing people say like, yo, other people don't have the means to get up and leave. I don't have time to hear about what other people have to do or don't have to do or don't have or have, right? Because at the end of the day, this is my life. And I can obviously help those in need, but at the end of the day, I can't help nobody if I'm not helping myself.
Literally.
Right?
And it's your life at the end of the day.
Exactly. I can't, because of the type of person that I am and that I want to do, I always want to help people, and people know that I'm always the person helping people and forgetting about myself. But now that I'm 22 years old, I'm like, thank you. Now that I'm 22 years old, grown and sexy, I'm like, bro, it's time for me to go, and it's time for me to flourish, and it's time for me to really spread my wings, so then I can come back and swoop people and bring them along, because the people that I look up to all have tight circles and have all brought their circles with them, you know? And that's how I've always wanted to be. Bring my circle with me. Find those core group of people that are loyal and that I know won't do me dirty and that are actually moving on the same type of time that I am. And I will take my resources and help people move up in the world, because that's what I feel like we need to do.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. We have to manifest everything, but we also have to bring the people that we want with us. Because what's the point of doing it alone? No one wants to create alone.
Exactly. I don't want to be at the top looking down like, damn, y'all having hella fun. While I'm up here, rich as hell, but I'm not having no type of fun, you know?
Yeah.
I want to bring that laughter, that love, and that abundance up with me. Because it seems that all of that stays back with you when you reach a certain, you know? And
But then you regret it.
Exactly. And I've never wanted... And people always, like, ask me, like, yo, Tyja... Like, right now, currently, everyone that I was friends with growing up, I'm no longer friends with. And, like, the same people that I thought, like, yo, we're gonna be together forever, we're gonna be best friends forever, this, that, and the third. And reality has just been like, yo, if you want to grow, sometimes you need to leave some leaves behind, you know? And it hurts, obviously, to like, because it's almost like a piece of you is missing in a sense, but you come to realize that it's a piece that doesn't fit with where it is that you want to go, you know? And as you grow, you outgrow shoes, you outgrow sweaters, you outgrow pants, and you outgrow people, you outgrow situations.
Literally.
And yeah, it was getting to the point where I was just like, all right, my body is aching because I'm squeezing into t-shirts that I have no business squeezing into, you know? I'm squeezing into shoes that I have no business trying to walk around in. And I realized, like, that's just an energy that I don't want to carry with me and carry to the next chapter, to the next level.
And what chapter are you on right now?
I feel like I'm on a chapter of rediscovery. Because I've gained so many, like, personality traits and so many coping mechanisms based off of survival that it's like I was on the phone with my intern earlier, Vernon, and he was just like, yo, like, you're really unlearning a lot of things right now. And I'm just like, yeah, I am unlearning a lot of things that I don't need to carry with me into this next chapter. Like, it's kind of like the prelude in a sense.
With you know, you moving away and trying to, in this rest period, like, what do you, like, even in the grand scheme of things, like, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want your purpose to be?
I want my purpose to be to create. My purpose is to create. I have a record up there that says "Here to Create Music" by Leon Huff. And I feel like I'm not here to create music. I'm here to create. Period. Because I feel like, Yola, stop eating the tree. Like, you just want attention right now. Come here, baby. Come here. I just feel like I'm here to create. Like, because every time I create something, I feel fulfilled. And that goes into music, that goes into events, like creating a safe space for people, that goes into cooking for people, like creating a meal for people to nourish their bodies and their souls, making teas for people, making drinks for people. It's just like creating is something that is just embedded in me. And I can't function without it. Like, I can't function without creating something, without doing something, without, you know.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand that for creatives like us. Like, we need to create in order to survive. And that's what we want to do with our lives, to create. And we can try other things. We can do other things to make money for the time being. But overall, that's the money maker. That's the fulfillment in life.
And people will turn that into, oh, it's just a hobby. What if I walk up to a banker and tell a banker, yo, this is just a hobby for you, what do you, that's how you make your living. That's how you function. That's how you wake up in the morning. You have to go to that job. That's your life at that point, right? Yeah. With an artist, same thing. It's not a hobby for me. That's totally downplaying my gifts, my talents, and my time, you know?
With all that being said, like, how do you balance the pressure to succeed and the journey itself? Because that's what I struggle with every day. Being okay with, you know, trying and not necessarily making it yet.
See, the thing is, I've already made it. It's already written. Therefore, there's nothing to stress about. There's nothing to worry about because it is already written. And for you not to see the divinity and the taking away the words like luck and taking away words like luck, period. Like, people say, like, oh yeah, I'm just lucky to have had this experience. I'm lucky to have this equipment. I'm lucky to, no, it's divine. It's all written. You have all this for a reason. You've overcome those situations for a reason. And for you to totally downplay your own manifestation abilities just sets you up. You know?
More of an inevitability rather than a possibility.
It's our birthright to get whatever we want. You just choose what you want. You know?
Yeah.
Some people subconsciously choose things that they don't want.
And then you lead unhappy lives. So tell me what you have in store for the future.
Currently I'm working on a project. Currently I'm working on a project that is much needed for me, and a project that I've been working on since my spiritual journey started. And it's kind of just been showcasing my journey, my childhood to my adolescent years to like my teenage years and my young adulthood. It's like that transition and everything that has been manifested from then, you know? And I find it so beautiful that I have had the opportunity to document my life in a certain way. Or other people have documented my life in a certain way. And I feel like I'm kind of taking the power back by using the ways that other people have documented my life and telling my story for what it is. You know? Like taking
control.
Taking other people's perceptions and manipulating it just like how they did my perception in a sense, you know? Because that's what rumors are. It's a manipulation of perception.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm taking my power back and taking my perception back for what it truly is. Because my perception of myself has been shifted because of other people's perceptions of me. Right? And it's time for me to take control. That's why SZA's album be hitting different during these times.
I just need her to drop the new one.
No, seriously.
For real.
Seriously, for real. But yeah, control be hitting different right now during the actual 20-somethings of my life. Yeah, it hits different. And it just goes to show that we all go through the same things.
Yeah, we do.
We just document it in different ways, which is so fucking beautiful. Which is why the artists are the ones who document history. We are the ones who 50 years from now, they're going to be listening to our music. They're going to be watching our movies. They're going to be reading our books to be able to dictate how 2020 was, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
It's a beautiful thing, and it is a lot of pressure, but it's a beautiful thing. It's a lot of power to have as well. And that's why a lot of artists don't realize, bro, you have to realize your power as an artist. You are literally the master manifester. You are the master creator on this earthly realm. Like, you have the power to really dip your hands in so many different magical things, you know?
Yeah.